Okay, sorry about the car being dirty. So on today's episode, installment, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to show you guys some of the interior mods that I've done. So this car's got a really nice interior from the factory, but just like anything, I think there's room for improvement. You know, like I said, the car's filthy right now, but they've got great seats from the factory. I've got the pano roof, the bigger screen. Sorry my floor mats are dirty. It's nice today, but winter's held on for quite a while. So I'm going to go over some of the small things I've done. Nothing's too expensive or very hard to install. In one of my first videos on this car, I complained about the T-handle shifter. I know some people like it's a love it or hate it type thing. So like I said, I'm just going to go over some of the quick things that I've done on the interior and just kind of give you an overview, and I'll throw some links down in the description. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so you guys kind of saw some of the things. So the big one that I did, I added ambient lighting. The kit that I used, I want to say it was like $20 on Amazon. It plugs into a USB outlet and it comes with this little remote with all these buttons. So I usually just leave it on blue, but it's got fade, it's got colors that jump, it'll go to the music if you want. Like I said, I just leave it simple on blue just to kind of match the car. So you can see here, there's the blue I usually have it on. I don't know how that's coming out on camera, but it looks awesome in person. So you'll see right here, I've got it wired to one of these rear USB outlets. And then if you notice down here, I don't know if you could see that, there's this little, it's a little sensor. That's where you have to get the remote to. I know they've got other kits and stuff, but like I said, this thing was 20 bucks on Amazon. Plugs into the USB. I plugged it in there and it's got 4 strips. So I ran the wire under the center console and up to the front, where I've got 1 strip on the driver's side, 1 on the passenger side, and then I've got 1 each under the front seat. So 1 on the driver's side, 1 on the passenger side. I'll see if I can get you up in there to kind of show you that. So see, it's just zip tied up in there. And these things, like I said, man, for 20 bucks, you really can't beat them. They're super bright. They were easy to install. And these are just double-sided tape. And I put them on over the winter and they've stayed. Haven't had any issues with them. So the next thing I showed was I got these door speaker guards, grill guard things. I don't know what you want to call them. So they're cool. I didn't know they were going to come with JBL on them. They're actual metal. You can see they're reflective and aluminum. They just really kind of spruce up the interior, I think. Like I said, I wish they didn't say JBL on them because these cars don't have JBL sound. Maybe I'll throw some JBL speakers in, I don't know. The next thing I'll show you guys here. So this is kind of hard to pick up. This is a metal piece too. And I didn't want to go too crazy on this stuff. Tell you what, let me close that garage door and see if we can get some better lighting. Sit tight. Okay, hopefully it's not as washed out. It's super bright out right now. So, like I said, these JBL speaker guard things, they're just double-sided tape. They're actual metal. So if yours is having any issues fitting, like see, I need to mess with that and bend it a little bit. I think they look nice, other than them saying JBL, but it is what it is. The next thing you'll see, I don't know, hopefully, yeah, you can see right there. These are aluminum too. If I remember right, they're called like black titanium or something. I mean, they're not titanium. They're 100% aluminum with double-sided tape, but just kind of subtle. Just looks like a couple little mods that maybe it should have had from the factory. And it just adds just a little bit to the interior. There you can probably see my lights a little better. So, like I said, I mean, I probably have, which I'll show you the big part here in a sec. I want to say the speaker grills were 40 or 50 bucks. I want to say the door things were maybe 30. The lighting was 20. And then here's my favorite part of stuff that I've done to the interior. So, like I said, the T-handle shifter, kind of a controversial thing. Some people like it, some people don't. So here's what I did. So you can find, this is out of an Elantra N, I believe. Sorry, I've got crap up here. Pretty sure that's from an Elantra N. I had to order it on eBay. It came from Korea. It took a while. Let's turn this off so we don't have any noise. So it's actual Alcantara. The knob's Alcantara. I'm going to put a piece of vinyl on here to cover up the N because obviously this is not an N car. But this thing is 10 times better than the T-handle, in my opinion. Let me see if I can get a better view of the front. So you can see it's got this nice like black chrome deal. And then it's got the button on the front. The Alcantara shift boot and the knob. What I'll do, I found a forum post on how to install those. It's really not hard. There's like a nylon ring in here that you pop out, and then the knob, you just I put it neutral and just gave it a yank and insert jokes here, and the knob comes off. It's kind of tricky. It's, you know, it's on there pretty good, but once you look at everything and kind of figure it out, it'll make more sense. And then once you get that nylon ring out, you can take it off the old boot and glue the new boot on there. And then it just kind of all snaps back together. I'll see if I can find the pieces to show you what I was talking about. Okay, so there's a ring similar to this that's attached to your factory boot here. You can see how it's glued on. This is the one that came on the N shifter. So you don't need that anymore, but you can see in here, that's what the inside of that looks like. I don't remember if you had to push the button and it pulls right off, but once you get messing with it, it kind of makes sense. So this is what came off. And I kept it just in case I never ever need to put it back on, but it goes just like that. And that goes around here, and then it just snaps in. So I'll try to find, there's a good how-to installation deal on a forum I found. I'll try to link that in the description too. So anyways, those are my simple mods on the inside. Sorry my house is a mess. You know, I really think that it transformed the inside of the car for not a lot of money. It just feels more upscale. Every time somebody gets in the car that hasn't been in a K5 or hasn't been in my car, they're usually like, oh wow, this looks really nice in here and more upscale than what you'd think for, you know, roughly $30,000 car. So hopefully you guys like that. I've got some more videos coming soon. Hopefully something is coming tomorrow, and I should do a video on that next week, but I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll do a short and upload what that is if it works out tomorrow. So thanks for subscribing, watching. Please throw me a like, subscribe. I'm almost to 2,000 people, and the more people I get to subscribe, the more videos I can do. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll catch you on the next one.